some call it cockiness. Some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Auburn Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes... have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for room, it's Hayes. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Holstein. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Knight. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back.
And I love that the field goal block unit was prepared. They had a guy back deep. They understood it was a long field goal. And, Jesse, how about making a play as a field goal kick team, basically a kickoff team going and making a tackle?
Yeah, they were saying, we're not doing kick 6. This isn't Auburn, Alabama back in the day. And the big fellas up front, it's the offensive linemen that have to get out there and make a tackle. You're right, that was impressive.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catches right inside the 15. Touchdown, green wave. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Knight.
Gotta hold on to it,
incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Howard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Knight. Pulls it in, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Auburn lines up quickly. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Knight. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. There he goes. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. The short hands. It's Miller. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 35.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
42 Spider.
Now they'll run the draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right.
Come on, my dude. You gotta get on there.
That one back, it'll be third down.
You got to put that one.
Gotta get on that.
That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
My man just got stirred, game. That ball right in your hand, bro.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. Rushes on him. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Bringing it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Really nice discipline by that defensive end. Doing a good job of squeezing that gap down. When the bootleg comes out, man, now I got to chase back down the line of scrimmage and get involved in the play. Nice job seeing it, reacting, and running the quarterback down for the sack.
Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to BYU.
There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Haynes. Running into the open space. Turning it on. They finally get him and he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to beat him to the left. Fighting off the defender. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they tried to catch the defense sleeping, I think, a little bit here with the toss play, trying to get to the outside. There was one guy, though, who was not fooled. That defender just laid the lumber.
Man, he was bringing his feet and coming with bad intentions. A big-time hit for a loss of yards.
And a great job pre-snap by that guy, too. He obviously saw something formationally. It's almost as if he knew where the ball was going to be, and he exploded. What a tackle.
Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go.
Y'all gave him a 1st down, bro. What the fuck? This is some crazy shit, bro.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Here comes Tulane
I
after
did not mean
picking
to
up
blitz
the
that
first
nigga,
down.
too.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
He in my way, bro. I'm finna say that dude in my way. I knew it.
Except catch the
Damn.
2nd down coming.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Unloads to the right.
Oh,
He
my
just
God.
missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Don't turn,
Down to the
please.
3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll run it.
Why are you running in?
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And they pound the rock The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers.
Come on, man. I could have just hit jet through that shit right there. I should have jet through that bitch too, bro. Right there.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more.
Brings it down on the right side to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He'll do it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got a tight end that can get down the field vertically on the corner route? You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Touchdown, Tigers! They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's McClure. Hard running there. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Knight. Looking down the middle. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. And the timing just a hair off.
Damn, boy. My receiver, your quarterback. That's a good route, man. Get the hit that hurt, man. That's his number.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw again.
Oh my fucking God,
As he
bro.
released the pass, it's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on.
I cannot kick the fucking deep kick field goal, bro. What the fuck?
After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal today. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment.
Oh my God, bro.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. He's moving out of the pocket. A strike downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're going back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's incomplete. He was
That linebacker should hit that shit, bro.
Man, they just couldn't find
That
the hole
linebacker
down in the
should
red zone.
hit
The
it, bro.
field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
To the air. It's Knight. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Oh, shit.
And he's still going. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
Never quit on a play because you know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Oh, shit. Wow.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker. It's Preston. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Haynes. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On the direct snap, it's McClure. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout.
They be catching this. Oh my God, bro. These dudes is garbage, bro. Look at this dude.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, come
By this stage of
on!
his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
What are we gonna do, guys?
The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd
Oh
and
man,
long,
he got that shit.
loosen up that arm. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down.
He got that
They've
shit
got it at the
easy,
30.
bro.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs.
Come on,
Move quick,
what the
don't
fuck
be
are
in
you
a
doing,
hurry,
bro?
but they've got to keep the accelerator down because
My
they
man
need some
is eating
explosive
this shit.
plays.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haynes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Caught near the sticks. It's Miller. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The handoff, keep working on that.
Damn. Looking at you, looking at me.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense.
You can talk
Desperate to get
without
the ball
a
back
word.
and save as much time as possible.
Let's see, play here, I'm a lady.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Knight. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football in.
Why did I thought the play?
Trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.